Well, hello there. We look at the diary as a look back from the past. And we came for so long. And there's no electricity. And we have everything right there. And finally, we have to call the phone number for the newspaper. The clock is ticking very loudly. So what was the phone number again? 01 6 6 6 5 6 5217. Yes. 37. Hello. Oh, an old man.
Mr. William Bailey.
That's me. And you are?
Yes, my name is Michael Arthur. I'm a journalist for a local newspaper in Rome.
Journalist is
I see. And what's this all about?
Well, you're the former police chief of this town, aren't you?
He's former police.
I served many years ago.
And you were once in charge of a famous, or should I say, infamous case here.
Yeah.
Hell, don't tell me this is about James Black.
Oh, you're why
Yes,
I don't know.
I'm writing a story for my newspaper. The most famous police cases of Northumberland.
Oh my god.
Got any idea how many
You
times
made
I've
us such
talked about
lies.
this?
Oh yeah, he's so old now.
Go to your nearest library. I'm sure you'll find plenty of information about Blackwood there.
Oh, now I have to choose one of them. But sir,
Sir, this case is fascinating. I couldn't stand reading a few boring notes someone wrote 15 years ago. I'm very passionate about my work, sir.
Oh,
And I
you're very
want the best
passionate.
details I can get. Please.
What is it you want to know?
Well, in the first place, what did Ava Mariani see exactly?
She saw enough sun.
She saw
James
enough.
Blackwood was dragging a shape into a hole in the garden.
Ooh, there's a
Mrs.
hole.
Mariani couldn't realize what it was, but eventually she made out the dead body of Catherine Blackwood with a serious
Oh,
wound.
And
Clue, in the
Blackwood was
garden.
automatically deemed guilty.
He was found digging his wife's son.
Why did James Blackwood
Oh.
never appear before a jury?
When you're someone as renowned and famous
I'm the
as
son?
Blackwood
Man.
you can pretty much avoid the authorities. However, you can't avoid justice. And justice was brought upon James Blackwood.
Well, he's alive.
Justice? How?
He died shortly after the accusation.
Oh no, no, no.
You should know about that.
What happened to Dr. Christopher Milton?
How should I know? You bet
Oh.
your life that slimy worm was up to something. I couldn't prove it, though I spent years investigating him.
Oh,
Couldn't implicate
sneaky,
him as much
sneaky.
as James Blackwood.
Are you saying he could have had something to do with the murder?
Blackwood and Milton were very intimate.
Hmm.
Milton did the impossible to aid his friend, and even clear his name after he died. You do the math.
And was
Oh,
never determined the cause
one
of
plus
death
one,
of
all
Catherine
all
Blackwood?
together.
Yes, partly. Mrs. Mariani managed to see her throat was slit open.
Ugh.
She would say. It must have been horrible for the poor girl.
Still, everything sounds so vague. It's
Yeah,
if something
yeah.
were missing.
Are you questioning my performance on this case, son?
Take care of your health now.
No, sir, not at all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why a proper autopsy was never done.
An autopsy to whom?
Please, sir, this is very important to me, and I could really use your help. I'm trying to fit all the pieces of this mystery
Yes.
together.
Mystery. What mystery? You must be one of those people that just love splitting hairs, don't you?
Oh, you know me so
I
well.
understand, sir.
Listen, son, that cold-blooded bastard murdered his wife, God knows why. But he and his family doctor did
Oh, that's a long one. Which one? Which one? It's so hard to choose.
There's always a reason behind a murder. Nobody has ever found out why Blackwood did what he did.
Psychopaths don't need any reasons, and James Blackwood turned into one, precisely.
Well, then tell me how Blackwood reacted when you pulled his wife from beneath the ground.
I beg your pardon.
I mean Catherine Blackwood's body when you dug in the garden of the manor.
Like I said, they hampered the investigation. We never managed to set one foot inside the manor. What kind of bloody journalist are you, son?
Hey.
But are you telling you never actually retrieved the body?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, if you don't mind,
But wait, this doesn't make any sense.
stop wasting my time, damn it. I was enjoying my
Retirement.
brilliant idea of calling me. I don't want to hear anything else about this case ever again.
Please, Mr. Bailey, don't...
Leave me alone.
Well, that sums up about this much. Let me save the game and see if the other option is of any different. I came in the conclusion that there's not much difference except how he tried to say and the initial first response. The answer is always the same. Mr. James Blackwood is supposed to be dead, but he isn't. So let's go to, where is it? Garden. Yeah, I got the mailbox. There's a mailbox. Why is the mailbox so far away? And there you go. Oh, a letter. Even though I was anxious to read the letter, I tried to remind myself that I should give a raise to my efficient assistant. April 28, 1963. Dear mother! I spent the whole morning running a few errands for the Blackwood family, and on the way, many thoughts crossed my mind. It is back what I said. I want to return home. Things haven't got any better here. Man, that's good writing. Everyone is behaving mysteriously and they try to avoid me. I do understand that they must still be disturbed about the death of their son, but it has been almost 2 years since that already. I feel like an alien. I don't belong here anymore, and I find it hard to sleep at night. There's too much activity in this house, too much moving around, and this is unnerving me. I feel something terrible is going on here, and I want to go as far away as possible. I will miss Miss Blackwood dearly, as she has always been kind to me, but I'm afraid my health is at stake, and I've been seeing some strange things too. I can't explain it, but I think someone did something really wrong. That Dr. Mutter would have come to talk with the serve for many hours, and nobody would allow me upstairs, although I've been secretly taking pictures there. I hope that doesn't upset you, but don't worry, they are well hidden under the list has been in my pizza table. Please, mother, forgive me. I know I have listened to you. It's not I'm stubborn, but I wanted to wait and see if things would get any better for myself. They haven't, and that's why I'm asking you a place to stay until I sort out my situation. Call me as soon as you can. I usually have to stay in town until 5 o'clock, but lately I've been coming back But an owl. Earlier, I just want to have this place. I confess that I'm scared. I'll be waiting and please hurry. With love, Ewa. Yeah. That's disturbing. And the maid doesn't even know what happened. Well, let's go back to the maid room. I'm sure there's going to be more clues in there. Is there something here? Photography? No. Oh. Ooh, there's a picture. There's a very peculiar picture. Shadow under tower. Here, there's a shadow here. Let's go to the greenhouse. The not so greenhouse. The house that pretends to look like green. Now where's the oil? I pour some oil onto the hinges of the door and hope that it would reduce the rust. Can you open it now? Oh! A tick struck me in the eyes as I entered the barren greenhouse, and the smell of long dried plants and dirt permeated the air. Ooh, and what's that glowy thing over there? What is that glowy thing? There was some kind of shiny object beneath the grating. Whatever it was, there's no way I could reach it. What is this? While the pot had collapsed, spreading its contents over the concrete floor. This is a very creepy greenhouse. Several pots were shattered here and there. A few had pathetic plants in them. And how pathetic do you ask? I didn't want to turn my gamma up. The gamma? A huge pot containing which had fallen on the drain. Or is there anything of interest that I can use perhaps? There's a stairs over here. The upstairs walkway was livelier than below due to several plants that managed to subsist on it. I see. What am I supposed to be doing here? There's some dead plants everywhere. Oh, what is this? A large hose laying on the walkway. Can I pick that up? Yes, I can. What did I take? Nothing. There was a shower in the planter, but it was stuck in the soil. Oh, there was a faucet in here. Apparently the water wasn't running. Okay. Well, let's see. So that's how it was. And there's a work table. Let's see. What is this? The plant on top of the table was strangely attractive. Why is the plant still alive? An open bag of fertilizer was laying on the table. The watering can was of no use to me and I had no plans to try to reviving any of those plants. And what is this? It was just an old fumigator. Okay. Oh, can I open a drawer over here? February 7. As much as I regret it, I decided to stop caring for the greenhouse. All my effort to save the plants has been in vain. I just can't seem to figure what is wrong with them. It has been a few weeks since they began falling apart to pieces, dying without any apparent cause. Some of them would just crumble at the slightest touch. This is not only frustrating but very unsettling. Every time I enter the place, I can feel a sense of dread and decay. What I most regret is the quantity of that rare plant I brought from South Africa. It's now all sad looking and almost dried up. I will take it upstairs and look after it, hoping it will get more sunlight, assuming that everything has been happening here has a natural explanation. Death is surrounding this place and I can't seem to do anything about it, in spite of my concern. I can't help thinking that all this began when I brought that. I wonder. No, I have to put these thoughts aside. I should stop reading all those sinister books. They are getting under my skin. Oh really now? And what do I have here? What did I get? Ooh. The shears were tailored for trimming plants. Or is it? Can I show you? I took a few leaves with me. For some reason. I don't know why. Just a few leaves. I have taken a few leaves and fruits from the strange African plant. They had a very particular smell. What smell is it? That's a serious question. Well, let's go back. Let's go underground. The basement. There should be something around here. Can I turn this? It will start and move bush. Yeah, now with the crowbar. Yes. There's a hammer and the crowbar. And now it's working. Somehow. Let's check the water. The water was running, but there seems to be a problem with the pipes. Well, jetpack file. I understand what you're trying to say. Well, time to turn on the water. That for some reason work. Let's go upstairs. Where am I? Oh, right here. Can I take a shower? Yes. Loosen the soil. Yes. Fill up the drain. And see if we can grab the item. No. Oh. Oh, it's been washed out of sight. I remove every branch and clear the corner of the drain. which I think should be quite useful. Ooh, there's a small pool of water below the arching tree. And the water, and something, I got something. A key to somewhere. More keys. Hooray. I have been through a lot to get a small key. I know, right? Boy oh boy. Well, I should save some water. Don't you think? Be a little bit more environmental friendly. It's amazing that tap water still works after all these years. Well, hello again, study room. Long time no see. Now, this key should be the one from the lock drawer. Ooh, what is this? A password. Okay, let's put it aside. And what's this? March 21st, 1963. Dear Catherine, first of all, I beg you to take the utmost care in order to keep this letter away from James. Ooh. I don't like to think of the mental breakdown he would suffer if he read this. Well, he already is suffering, I assume. You know James much better than I do, so you must share my conviction that he never harmed anything. But even so, I ask you to be careful whenever he's around, at least until we sort out the situation. He has been especially unstable lately. Speaking about his determination to suppress the so-called curse, I truly fear for him and for his sanity. I still wouldn't say he qualifies as dangerous, but just in case, be cautious. I've been playing the role of an ally who believes in James so far, and I think I've done a good job in convincing him. So sus, but I'm afraid I wouldn't last for too much longer. I know, right? I can't do all the things that he's now asking me to. He has been delving into some really obscure arts, and what begins as a hobby and now has become a dangerous obsession. Because they think too much of the faking mask, he want me to perform an African ritual that an awful mask he brought. So do you want to do that? He convinced he has released an ancient spirit which will harm everything he loves and cares for. It's so utterly insane that I'm ashamed to just translate this into words. Well, I already did. My biggest fear is that I will end losing my own mind along with his. And I have to put an end to all this. Is this why James Blackwood decided to, you know, do that things to you? And about the other issue. You know I've gotten over it. Catherine, what we all did 2 years ago, the decision we made knew would affect the course of our lives. All this yours has been haunting at my sleep ever since then. I know you must be one more affected by this, but you wouldn't understand all that has been going through my head. The confusion, the contradiction. Now more than ever, I'm not sure whether it was the right decision or not. No, it's not. But there's no turning back and we must face the consequences. Oh no. You two, possessed by the mask, and James as well. All I wanted to say about this is that I am deeply sorry I behaved erratically these past few days. And unnerve you, you have my words, I won't ever reveal anything. Whatever you do with this letter, make sure James doesn't feel anything suspicious. I'd rather have you destroy this. Though, extreme situation require extreme measures. The thing is, the dead person did not destroy this letter, Mr. Christopher. Your objective has been failed. Five R O and upside down. BIN. Robin. How do I know about this? I don't know. Well, to be fair, I might know. Because the coffin, the plate start with R. So R was 5. Very nice jetpack. 9, 0. Nine, 7. Ah, I unlock it. Open. 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 Did I unlock it? Ah, I unlock it. Oh, is it some kind of hidden puzzle? What is this? Oh, did I find something? Oh. Ooh. Oh, I know where the key goes. It's way too obvious. Well, thank you for the password. Time to go. Not this path. This path. I remember there's a chapel here somewhere. Yes. I don't understand why the chapel is next to the house. Do you have a private chapel or something? Yes, I know. The weird looking key. The lock produced a loud noise that echoed in the quietness of the area. It made me wonder about the secrets that has been kept safe undisturbed. April 5th, 1963, Christopher, this may be very well be my last note. In this regards, I am afraid Catherine has already realized what I've been doing here all the time. In vain, I'm trying to explain myself, and I know what might have been the outcome I have kept existing. If you could only believe me, Christopher, because I know you intend well. But I feel that in your heart, put your rational thoughts aside for a moment and you to the facts. If I can do it, someone who consistently taught in the wonders of science as ever his soured. Then so can you. I'm hoping that you will contemplate the possibility of some truth in my assessment once you read about my latest findings. It is imperative that you carry on with this task. Catherine is watching my every step and I'm afraid she will take strong measures. If I do anything out of the ordinary, do you know? She has been talking with other daughters beside you, the psychiatrist are my... Oh, Christopher, I feel she's willing to shut me up in a madhouse. How is it possible that all of you won't believe me? Well, you're supposed to be a madhouse. And Christopher, if you feel the miracles, anything happen to me, I want you to do it, and I have my complete mental facilities whilst I'm asking you this. It's becoming more and more dangerous lately. Do not hesitate, there is simply no other way and you'll be the only one left who can do it. Oh no, man. James, you already lost it. You already lost it, and what did I get? What is this? A branch was very odd looking. Why there's a branch there? I don't know. March 26, the follow of the list. just as disturbing as your vicious attacks. If my research has been correct, then I could have stumbled upon one of the most ancient tribes ever known to humanity, dating back to the era where the so-called Bushmen inhabited South Africa. We were talking about 20 years, 10,000 years ago. How could any civilization manage to survive all this time without even hunting or spending just being there? I don't know to imagine what 200 centuries of inbreed and cannibalism can do to people. I've seen them and I can be called humans. What is most unsettling is their mythical background. Impossible to consider a religion to this complete lack of basic rules and maturity. The only simple promise is to keep an evil entity at bay which has been stalking them since the beginning of time or the ages. At this point in my research, if I had to stop and consider the implications, the military thought their later period the system mankind as good times or good ages. I say this while never managed to grow and I say stating the region and maybe even its country that may have suffered terrible consequences. And you fell for it. This history is so ancient that it made me feel this year. Yeah, it's way too ancient. From the discussions with the help of emblem of charm which could fatally cause the entity to retreat, the most curious thing is how this emblem was conceived. The main elements were required to perform exorcisms serum and they artificially related to each other and researching the victim and present with the monster to achieve this something related to each one was used. While I'm not sure why it's referred as a victim, I can be concluded belong to an individual who have served given that they were all victims and for something representing with the monster that may have been more complicated. Oh dear. The Hamas has released them from the control of the witches and... I was shocked to learn about this evil. Terrible as it was, I still wonder to extent this Blackwood went to get rid of the curse. That's one good answer for it. Just destroy the entire house. Most of the scattered in the hidden room were about occultism and African culture, even their titles were disturbing. I can see the title is too dark. No light switches anything. Oh Jerry, I have a great news for you. Jerry. A very important news for you. Michael found something. Was so very stupid.
Yes?
Jerry, it's me.
Michael, I was about to call you.
What?
I've been thinking about what you told me, and you could be onto something there, but I'm worried about your safety now. This could be dangerous.
What do you mean by dangerous?
Well, let's suppose you're right, and James Blackwood is indeed hiding somewhere inside the house. He's a madman, a murderer, and your life could be in danger.
Yes, he's right.
James Blackwood is still alive. He'd be nothing more than a harmless, decrepit old man. I don't think I'd have any problem.
You underestimated him.
He's armed.
I'm willing to take that risk. He surely knows I'm here by now. What if he's waiting for me to leave so that he can escape? I can't miss this opportunity.
The opportunity of what, for Christ's sake?
Knowing. I'm already too much into this, Jerry. And if I don't know what happened inside this house, I won't be able to sleep again.
Why, Michael?
Obsessed. You were supposed to finish your book, get some rest, and now look at this. What are you going to say to your editor?
Who knows? Maybe this whole episode inspires me to write that ending. I'm sorry.
Maybe you did.
Leave this now, Jerry. It's too late.
I can't believe this. I don't understand you. Doesn't the possibility of spending another night in that house with a creepy old man hiding...
Is there going to be another night?
I know what you're trying to do. Goodbye, Jerry.
Michael! It's dangerous, do you hear me? Dangerous!
You too, Jerry.
You have to leave that place!
I'll keep you informed.
Well, there's a bad conclusion. Well, if you must, we should end the chapter here. Maybe the next one will be the last episode. Who knows? and see you next time. Bye bye.